Hello there. In this video, I will do a Bluehost WordPress hosting review. Bluehost Hosting ranked as the number 5th largest hosting company in the world by hostingadvice.com. There are many reviews we can find about Bluehost. Some of the users call Bluehost as a scammer, the worst hosting company, and the review scores very poor for the company had that been endorsed by WordPress. In order for me giving a fair, accurate, and honest assessment, let's test drive it, hoping we can find something really wrong with the Bluehost hosting. Before I start, if you like to see more videos like this, please support this channel by clicking on subscribe button below. Like it if you think this information very useful, thumbs down if you don't like it, and leave your questions in the comment sections. I will reply your question as soon as possible. Let's start with the hosting plans. Although Bluehost offering specific WordPress plan, if you compare with the price with the regular hosting plans, almost everything similar. The only difference is the hosting plan for WordPress comes with the automatic installation features. All the plans come with a free domain for 1 year, free SSL, and enterprise level SSD and database storage. For me, that's very common nowadays that we can find it in another hosting plans. But credit should be given to Bluehost because it's included staging environment and cachings in all WordPress hosting plans. Those days, these features is only available in high-end managed hosting. The price considered cheap for the first year, but become double when you renew the subscriptions. All hosting plans come with a 30 days money-back guarantee for us to try. If you like to try Bluehost hostings, buy your domain at Domain Register because you can point your domain to another hosting if you decided to cancel the subscriptions. For video demonstration purpose, I choose the WordPress Plus. This will allow me to test installing 2 different websites using DNS and A-Record. Let's sign up the plans. After completing the registrations, the WordPress website is automatic installed for me on a temporary domain. It comes with the pre-built themes and content that you can choose to install or just skip the process. Because my domain is situated in Namecheap, it will show Namecheap domain page instead of my website. What we need to do is pointing the domain in Namecheap to Bluehost hosting. The first website I use DNS settings. We need to find the Bluehost DNS record as what you see on screens. Copy DNS record and paste it to the custom DNS sections in Namecheap. Wait for DNS propagation completes within 30 minutes to several hours. The setup for the first WordPress in Bluehost hosting officially fully completed. The SSL certificate is automatically installed to the domains. The DNS record successful pointing to the right domain names. As what we can see, we do not have any issue during the installation process. For the second test, I will use A-Record to pointing my second domain from Namecheap to Bluehost hostings. The only problem is A-Record in Bluehost located on different page. Normally DNS and A-Record will be on the same page. To set up A-Record, copy Bluehost share IP address to advanced DNS settings. Follow the setting I use and remove others record to avoid conflicts. We need to let DNS propagation fully complete. It could take within 30 minutes to several hours. For the second website, I need to add my second domain to the Bluehost manually. It requires an additional step that also asks me to add the second domain as a subdomain that I felt kind of weird. Once the domain is successfully added to hostings, we can install the second WordPress using Bluehost control panel. Just enter the website detail. The system will automatically install the WordPress for you, including SSL certificate. Officially, the second WordPress successful install. Bluehost WordPress hosting comes with a staging environment. Frankly speaking, Bluehost has the easiest to use staging environment I ever tried. We can access directly the staging function at our WordPress website backend instead activate the function from the server control panel. For those without IT knowledge like me, staging environment is a lifesaver for us to try and do an experiment without worry breaking our websites. After testing and customize the code, we can push to deploy staging website to productions. Bluehost also provides a free caching function in their hosting plans. After running a few different tests, it's considered not giving much impact to website performance compared with the premium WP Rocket plugin. Caching helps improving site load faster for your visitor to get a better browsing experience. Other factors such as image size and WordPress theme playing a major impact on your loading speeds. Consider getting a premium theme and caching plugin to achieve a good loading speed. After completed, create your own website. Definitely we want to have our email associated with our domain name. In Bluehost control panel, we can find email and office sections. Besides free email service, Bluehost also provide an option to subscribe Microsoft 365 and G Suite. If you like to subscribe Microsoft 365 from Bluehost control panel, you need to point your domain from name register using DNS record instead A record, otherwise it show not eligible. Personally, I prefer to subscribe directly from Microsoft or G Suite website because I have full control of my account and it's not affecting my email if I move out my website from Bluehost hostings. For demonstrations, I show how to set up an email account using free Bluehost email service. Go to Bluehost dashboard. In email and office sections, look at the basic email tabs. Enter the account name. Choose the domain if you have more than one domain. In password columns, enter your own password or generate the passwords. Make sure you remember the passwords. Retype your passwords. Choose the email quota. Click on Create an Email buttons. After successful set up the email account, we can access our email using webmail service that normally we don't do that. We access our email from email clients such as Microsoft Outlook or mobile phones. The good news is the page also provides the information on how to set up the email account in email client that also can be used in mobile phone. This is how the Bluehost control panel looks. Personally, I really like it and it's user friendly. It contains a few sections. We also can buy a premium themes and additional service in the marketplace. The interesting part is, in email and office sections, the system knew I'm not pointing my second domain using DNS record and recommend using a G Suite service. Only two issues I need to highlight. Number one, no cancellation button here. I have to let them know by email, phone call, or chat if I want to cancel my account. The second is chat link situated at the bottom of the main website. They should put it in the control panel. So the conclusion is, do I recommend Bluehost hosting? The answer is yes, especially for the beginner. Bluehost is the right place to start. I do not find any issue here. My advice is, number one, get your basic hosting plan first, unless you want to set up online shops. Number two, get your domain in name register. Number three, get your email service from G Suite or Microsoft. That's all for now. See you again in the next video.